I'd have to say what inspired me to start making music is all the music that my parents had showed me when I was a kid. And it was just not one genre, it's every genre. And that really like solidified a foundation of love for music and just how it's created and what it is. So as I got older, I started freestyling at parties and with my friends, and people were just like, yo, you should actually start trying to make music on your own. So in 2022 was the first time I actually recorded a song on BandLab, and then it just kind of started from there. So funny enough, I actually got my artist name from streaming video games. So I would stream Call of Duty Warzone, and my name on there was Grubhub. And when it came time to me getting affiliated on Twitch and getting money from it, I had to shorten it because of copyright issues. So I shortened it to Grub. And then when I transferred into the music scene, I basically just kept going with the same name. I have gotten a lot of advice throughout my life. I'd say the best advice I ever gotten was to just trust God with everything and just to know that He's got a plan for you. And then when times get hard, just to lean on that. So, because I know sometimes a lot of people don't have something to lean on. And so when you got God on your side, it's just, there's really nothing you can't do. I'd say my dream collab, hear me out, will have to be Shorty Shorty. I know it's kind of like niche, kind of, because he was popping like a little while back, but he's the reason why I pretty much do a lot of the melodic stuff that I do instead of just kind of like regular kind of rap. But yeah, I'd have to say that'd be like my dream collab. That's so hard. I've collabed with, I can't even count, like hundreds of artists. Recently, I'd have to say though that really has kind of the same vision and love for music that I collab with the most. I'd have to say BoostJam, because he has an understanding of like the art behind the music. It's not just noise. You know what I mean? There's a lot of other artists like Gino, Skin, Anti, a lot of skillies that really like understand that too. But the person who I collab with the most is definitely BoostJam, I have to say. I take influence from everything. Like I said before, I grew up listening to every genre of music: country, reggae, rap, R&B, rock, pop, screamo, everything. Like, I just say Sublime, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Bob Marley. Growing up on like Eminem, 50 Cent, and then the 2016 scene with like Lil Yachty, Trippie Redd. I say Trippie Redd for sure, and X. Like they had like a big role in kind of how I crafted my sound to what it is today. I like all of my stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I do go back and listen to a lot of my music and I'm like, why did I ever release this? But I feel like a lot of artists feel that way. But I love it for what it is, and that's obviously I was feeling that way at that moment in time. The best song though, personally, I think it's kind of obvious answer is the best one doing the best right now. It's old. I have to say Daydreaming, only because it's like the flow state I got to in that song. Everything it was easy to make. Like a lot of songs are easy to make, but everything just made sense in that moment. Like everything that was said, structured, everything with that song, just, yeah. So I do have a plan for an album I want to do. Low key, I didn't really want to drop this knowledge yet, but it's going to be called A Skeleton Dream. And I wanted to kind of bank off of what A Skell in a Cell was, and kind of show how my sound has evolved and just my personal growth as a person as well as an artist. To be honest, it means a lot of things. And I think the core principle of it is just unity, a bunch of artists coming together, showcasing what they have to offer through music, and kind of sharing their stories through music and letting the world see who they are. And I just think that's awesome. Like I love having a community to be in that is so open about who they are and what they represent, and being vulnerable with the music and just creating amazing music, bro. If you're listening to this, I need you all to go stream every Skelly World member's music, because I promise y'all will find something you will like. I see Skelly being something really big in the future. And to be honest, I do see it evolving from what it is now. So the people that are tuned in now get to be a part of something that they get to see grow and expand over time. Because if you were to look at Skelly fundamentally of where it was at back in 2023, 2020, late 2022, it's not even the same. Like, everybody's evolved as an artist, sounds have evolved, voices have changed, reasons for even making music to start with have changed, and I definitely see it being something really big. We really want to do the Skelly Fest thing, where we can just have our own music festival and possibly host not just Skelly members, but underground artists that are looking for an avenue to get seen. So I definitely do see a lot in the future for Skelly.